the meeting to order, please?
Mrs. Kropaski?
Yes.
Mrs. Mock?
Here.
Mr. Porter?
Here.
Mr. Sherwood?
Here.
Mrs. Smrek?
Here.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Mr. Porter, if you would, please.
Vision and mission statement of the Austintown Schools. The Austintown Local School District is a united community with a proud legacy and a progressive approach to education. We provide an inspiring education that strengthens and prepares our students for unlimited future opportunities.
Thank you. Number 5, nobody has signed up for the public comment. So we're going to move right on to building reports. And number 6, we'll start with Fitch High School. Mr. Swale.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Real quick, just a couple of things going on at Fitch High School. We held our, it was very different, but we had our annual Veterans Day assembly last week done virtually through our social studies teachers. They played the recorded events for the students, and we got a lot of positive feedback, so that was very much appreciated. Congratulations to all of our student athletes starting our winter sports. Monday night will be our first ever virtual Zoom parent-teacher conference night. So we have parents signed up. Teachers will be Zooming with them throughout the evening, Monday night. If all goes well, our fall state testing will begin November 30th and run through December 18th. Also, just so everybody's aware, thanks to Mr. Ventresco, his assistants, Fitch purchased the teachers a license for Cami and Ed Puzzle. Both are interactive software programs that help both our in-person students and our remote students. Just a reminder, we'll have dates posted in the weekly newsletter, but coming up soon, there'll be virtual concerts for our choir, orchestra, and band this year. And then finally, congratulations this last week to senior Lydia Spalding, who signed with Penn State for their softball program. So congratulations to her. So thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Middle school. Emily, give us a report there, please.
Good evening. I'm Emily Guarneri. I'm assistant principal at the middle school. With the holidays coming up, AMS has several service projects happening. 7th grade student Aiden Arnold organized a food drive through Green Through Christian Church to stock our food pantry. PTA did their annual Falcon Outreach program this week to collect money for families in need. We've also got our Toys for Tots campaign in full swing, as well as a student-coordinated drive for a local animal shelter. We'll have basketball and wrestling starting at the end of the month. And then this Tuesday will be our first Zoom parent-teacher conferences. Thank you.
Dr. Reppy, intermediate.
First off, our counseling department has been working very hard, and we actually have a quick link under our school website now. And it allows all of our students in different options to complete social emotional lessons, and it also offers different resources for our families during this time. Second, our first parent-teacher conference is our Monday night, and these are all virtual. And parents were able actually to sign up for their chosen times through our Blooms app, which was very helpful. Lastly, our school was recently awarded with the Pbis Gold Award, and we are very proud of this. This award has been given out since 2015 about fidelity and implementation of Pbis. We were actually the first school in the area to ever receive this award. Our state support team has never given out this award prior to this. And since 2015, less than 3% of school districts in Ohio had ever had a school receive this award. So we are very proud of the award, but we actually are more proud of all the supports that we can offer to students, including our check and check out program, our mentoring program, and our AIS squad that works throughout the school. Thank you.
Thank you. And for the elementary building, Kathy Dorbish.
Good evening, everybody. We are getting ready to welcome about 112 students back face-to-face for our second trimester. Our conferences are also the 23rd and 24th of November. Teachers had a choice to either split the nights or do them all in one night. Ours will also be virtual, so we'll be Zooming and phone calling parents as well. PTA is going to be having a December 16th Christmas tree drive-through. Our pumpkin glow went so well, we decided to extend it to the Christmas holiday. We're trying to really find ways to reach out to our parents and make them feel a part of our school, even if we're in the parking lot in the back. Students will purchase for $5. They'll get a mini tree to decorate with lights, and we'll even have pictures with Santa. PTA is also doing an Elft Fundraiser, had to get that right. If you purchase this, you get a surprise stocking at your doorstep. So that'll be something fun going on for the month of December. Two shout outs to two of our teachers at AES. Ms. Zielinski and Ms. Havich are going to be a part of Project Lead the Way. They are going to be trained and teaching STEM lessons in their classroom to start, but we definitely have plans to reach that out to the building as well. And speaking of STEM, just a huge thank you to Oh Wow. They donated one STEM sack for every first and second grader, and those will be going home right before Thanksgiving break so they can do a science experiment at home with their parents. So that's AES.
Thank you. Number 7, department report, Mr. Ventresco.
Good evening. I want to thank my tech team, Joe Paulin, Monica Paulin, Stephanie Pavlich, and Rita Evans for their hard work. I also want to thank the maintenance crew. I've sent them on some wild goose chases already in the front end of this school year. Our teaching, administrative, and support staff are knocking it out of the park. This is the best place kids can be at one of our schools. One thing that's changed a little for me is I do a lot of communicating with parents and students from home. And I couldn't be more impressed. So Austintown, keep doing what you're doing. We'll get through all this. I need to use a phrase that Mr. Sherwood gave me. I put out fires all day, a lot of them. But email me, we'll try to work it out. Repairs K to 12, same day or next day, that's pretty good. I'm not crazy that we've put in over 200 screens in 3 months of school for Chromebooks. Parents and students, remember to log in when you go to Progress Book. Students sign in with their Google account. Works every time. I think the buildings have already hit you with some of the new software and resources that they've purchased for our teachers and our students. School Pace, Discovery Ed, Cami, that's great. Black Friday's almost here. This is the most important thing. I got an email from Santa. Let me read it to you. Dear Tom, you've been a very good boy this year. But due to the worldwide shortage of Intel and AMD microprocessors, there will be a shortage of laptops, Chromebooks, and desktops this year. I know that makes you sad. Order early. Remember the rule of supply and demand. Your friend, Santa. CDWG is who we order a lot of our equipment from. They're advising us to procure equipment in February of 2021 for September of 2021. And they're not making any promises. So that's kind of where we're at. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Tom. Okay, item number 8. Upon the recommendation of the treasurer, approve the agenda for the November 19th, 2020 Board of Education November session.
So moved. Second.
Do you need to vote?
Mrs. Mock?
Yes.
Mrs. Smrek?
Yes.
Mrs. Kripaski?
Yes.
Mr. Porter?
Yes.
Mr. Sherwood?
Yes. Number 9, upon the recommendation of the treasurer, approve the following items A through I by consent action. So moved.
Second.
Take the vote.
Mr. Sherwood?
Yes.
Mrs. Kripaski?
Yes.
Mrs. Mock?
Yes.
Mr. Porter?
Yes.
Mrs. Smrek?
Yes.
10, upon the recommendation of the treasurer, approve the master commodity agreement between Direct Energy Business Marketing LLC and the Austintown Local School District for natural gas transactions from November 1st, 2020 to October 31st, 2023.
So moved. Second?
Take the vote.
Mrs. Smrek?
Yes.
Mrs. Mock?
Yes.
Mrs. Kropaski?
Yes.
Mr. Porter?
Yes.
Mr. Sherwood?
Yes. 11, upon the recommendation of the treasurer, approve the premium notification package from USI Insurance Services LLC in the amount of $159,668 for commercial property, auto, and liability coverage. So moved.
Second?
Take the vote.
Mr. Sherwood?
Yes.
Mrs. Kropaski?
Yes.
Mrs. Mock?
Yes.
Mr. Porter?
Yes.
Mrs. Smrek?
Yes.
12, upon the recommendation of the treasurer, approve the day treatment purchase service agreement for the identified student who will be attending Harbor Education Services LLC LEAP program. The term of this agreement will not exceed 1 year and will automatically expire at the end of the 2020-21 school year on June 2nd of 21.
So moved. Second?
Take the vote.
Mrs. Mock?
Yes.
Mrs. Kropaski?
Yes.
Mr. Porter?
Yes.
Mr. Sherwood?
Yes.
Mrs. Smrek?
Yes.
13, upon the recommendation of the treasurer, approve the correction to the MOU between Austintown Local School District and the Department of the Air Force. Whereas the minimum instructor pay for Kevin C. Riley was previously approved on the 10/14/20 agenda for $8,650.98, whereas the corrected MIP for Kevin C. Riley, Colonel, United States Air Force retired, Air Force Junior ROTC instructor at Fitch High School shall be $5,318.98, master's degree plus 30, step 7, each month for a minimum of 10 months each operating school year. And whereas the Air Force shall reimburse the Austintown Local School District a minimum of 1/2 of the MIP for each instructor each month for a minimum of 10 months each operating year. Therefore, be it known that the Air Force shall reimburse the school district within the guidelines of the Air Force to establish and operate an Air Force Junior ROTC unit.
So moved. Second?
Take the vote.
Mrs. Smrek?
Yes.
Mrs. Mock?
Yes.
Mrs. Kropaski?
Yes.
Mr. Porter?
Yes.
Mr. Sherwood?
Yes. This is several pages here. 14, upon the recommendation of the superintendent, approve the following items, A and B, personnel, by consent action.
So moved. Second?
Take the vote.
Mrs. Kropaski?
Yes.
Mrs. Mock?
Yes.
Mr. Porter?
Yes.
Mr. Sherwood?
Yes.
Mrs. Smrek?
Yes.
15, upon the recommendation of the superintendent, approve the resolution, whereas the following students, being residents of the school district, are eligible for transportation services, and whereas it is determined that it is impractical to provide transportation for this student to their selected schools. Be it resolved that the Austintown Board of Education hereby approves the declaration that it is impractical to transport and offers the parent guardians payment in lieu of transportation.
So moved.
Second. Take the vote.
Mrs. Smrek?
Yes.
Mr. Sherwood?
Yes.
Mrs. Kropaski?
Yes.
Mrs. Mock?
Yes.
Mr. Porter?
Yes.
I'd like to have a motion for the next board meeting to be Thursday, December 17th. Work session at 4 p.m. in the Teachers Lounge and 5 p.m. board meeting right here.
So moved. Second?
Take the vote.
Mrs. Mock?
Yes.
Mrs. Smrek?
Yes.
Mrs. Kropaski?
Yes.
Mr. Porter?
Yes.
Mr. Sherwood?
Yes. Comments, you guys? Any comments? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. Take the vote.
Mrs. Smrek?
Yes.
Mr. Sherwood?
Yes.
Mrs. Kropaski?
Yes.
Mrs. Mock?
Yes.
Mr. Porter?
In association with Austintown Local Schools and Austintown Township.